Narcissists do these stupid things when they lose the most important person in their life. You. How are you? Thanks for returning to our show. Today, we're diving into a topic that many of you can relate to: the behavior of narcissists when they lose the most important person in their lives. First, a warm welcome to our new fans. We're thrilled to have you join our community, where we support each other in healing from narcissistic abuse. Whether you're here for the first time or have been with us for a while, let's begin. Have you ever wondered what goes through a narcissist's mind when they lose someone they love? It's a mix of complex emotions, and today we'll shed light on this often misunderstood aspect of their behavior. Narcissists often project an image of confidence and control, but when they lose someone who genuinely cared about them, they can experience profound loss and sadness. If you poured your love, time, and commitment into the relationship, you've left a lasting impact on them. Here's the twist. If you've endured narcissistic abuse, it's crucial to recognize your worth and the power you hold. Your identity is not defined by the narcissist's actions or thoughts. As you grow stronger and regain control, you'll realize that ending the relationship was essential for your well-being. If you're concerned about the narcissist's actions post-breakup, remember that their behavior might not reflect their true feelings. Behind the facade of indifference, they could be grappling with the loss of someone who truly cared for them. My advice to you is to focus on your recovery and happiness. Don't let the narcissist's behavior dictate your emotions. Regardless of what they say or do, you deserve to move forward and find joy in your life. Come join us as we explore the intricacies of narcissistic behavior and equip ourselves with the tools necessary to break free from the cycle of abuse. This journey isn't just about understanding narcissism. It's about discovering ourselves and embarking on a path to healing. And throughout this voyage, we stand united, ready to support each other every step of the way. Those who seek to inflate their ego are always searching for narcissists, yet they never come across someone as extraordinary as you. Your departure has left a void in their world, a void they struggle to fill no matter how hard they try to rationalize it post-breakup, whether they initiated the split or you walked away. You are the true gem, your value, your distinct traits, your emotional depth, your compassion, your resilience, your aptitude for managing responsibilities, finances, and maintaining a home. You possess it all. They even allowed their children to bond with you as if you were family. Everyone recognized your greatness. Many admired your beauty, intelligence, and warmth. Your uniqueness was undeniable. The loss they feel will forever gnaw at the ego within their heart. They will regret letting you slip away and carry the weight of that remorse. Despite the tumultuous journey, it's imperative for you to focus on the present and thrive. Remember the courage it took to walk away from them upon discovering their narcissistic tendencies. Since then, you've been on a journey of self-improvement and healing. You gave your all to the narcissist, but they will struggle without you. They may find someone else, but that individual is unlikely to match your level of kindness and integrity. Even amidst their deceit, you loved them and set them free. While others may have doubted, you always saw the good in them. They recognized the rarity of your compassion and care. They understand they made a grave mistake in letting go of someone who poured so much into the relationship and cared deeply. They may wander off in search of love elsewhere, but deep down, they understand they'll never encounter someone as remarkable as you. I envision them measuring every new acquaintance against your brilliance, yet none will ever replicate the magic you both shared. You were their shining star, yet they allowed that precious gift to slip through their fingers. Recognizing your own worth is paramount. You elevated the bond to unparalleled heights, making it invaluable. You should grasp your significance because, well, Even their ego acknowledges it. The aching of losing you will always linger within them. You are genuinely irreplaceable. Your love and care will linger in their memories, regardless of the role you played or the depth of your affection. The narcissist will cling to the memory of your greatness, even as you embark on your journey of healing and growth. They'll grapple with the absence of a profoundly significant individual, while you emerge victorious. They must comprehend that you enriched their existence in myriad ways, through your presence, your kindness, and your adept handling of their misbehavior. Every aspect of you contributed to the enhancement of their life. Deep down, they acknowledge that the impact you made will endure for a lifetime. Observing a snow mature can be quite intriguing. Their theatrics are merely a facade intended to provoke envy and discomfort. It's all a charade. There's no genuine connection there. If they couldn't be authentic with you in their previous relationship, chances are they won't be genuine with someone new either. It's preposterous to believe they could form genuine connections with others. It's not their modus operandi. When faced with adversity, malicious individuals reminisce about the good old days with you. Some lament how effortless it was to seek solace and guidance from you, now denied to them. Your support, your resources, your very essence, these are no longer at their disposal. Many have suffered at their hands, leaving them isolated to confront the agony of losing you. They may resort to any means necessary to fulfill their desires, scrolling through your social media, probing your friends for information, or even appearing unannounced. But as someone who's been ensnared in their web of lies, it's crucial to stand firm in your decision to break free. When they come knocking, don't yield to their charms. Keep your focus squarely on your personal growth and well-being. Let them see that you're forging ahead towards brighter horizons, perhaps even rediscovering love. And they'll come to realize the enormity of their blunder in letting you slip away, witnessing the radiance of your happiness and success. Despite the turmoil they unleashed upon your life, let their misguided belief that they shattered you propel you towards greatness. Whether it's a familial tie, a circle of friends, a community, or a place of worship, reminisce about the joy and positivity you exuded in their presence. Imperfect though you may be, your intentions were always pure. You refrained from the deceit and manipulation they so readily employed, opting instead to uplift and empower others, leaving an indelible mark wherever you tread. Hold your head high, knowing that you've emerged stronger after enduring narcissistic abuse, while they grapple with the realization of losing a genuine and irreplaceable soul. Narcissists may feign indifference, but deep down, your absence gnaws at their core. They languish in a hollow emptiness, pondering whether they'll ever encounter someone as exceptional as you again, even as you stride confidently into the next chapter of your life. These thoughts haunt them incessantly, fostering a longing for a past they can never reclaim. Whether they embark on new relationships, start families, or relocate, the ache of your absence persists, a constant reminder of what they let slip through their fingers. Nasty people need to take a step back from themselves to fully understand how close they are to you and what they've lost. But it's hard for them to deal with their own feelings. Whenever they felt love for you, they pushed it away instead of accepting it. This dodging brought about the end of the relationship because they put their own bad feelings ahead of getting close to you. The person will have to deal with the effects of their acts after you decide to leave. Their minds are heavy with the thought that they missed the chance to make things right with someone who really mattered to them. However, this story has a happy ending for everyone. Even though we've had problems, we've shown that we are very strong and resilient. Nasty people may have tried to bring us down, but they failed. We're stronger than ever now and ready for anything that comes our way. Don't think about the bad things they've done. Think about what they've lost. You. They can never get back what they've lost because you are valuable. No matter what kind of abuse you've been through, I'm proud of all of you. Remember that this path does not make us who we are. It only shows us how to use our pain to make something good. Thanks for going with me on this trip. If you felt something from this message, please like, write, and share it with other people who might find it helpful. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to keep getting material that makes you feel good. Be careful, and until then, keep shining bright. Hey there, welcome back to our channel where we dive deep into understanding and dealing with narcissists. By subscribing, you'll stay in the loop with our latest videos, designed to assist you in navigating relationships with narcissistic individuals in various aspects of life, whether it's personal, professional, or familial. Are you contemplating cutting off all communication with a narcissist and wondering how they'll respond? Well, in today's video, we'll explore exactly that. What happens when you go silent on a narcissist? Let's delve into the intriguing world of how narcissists react to silence. Silence is a tool often wielded by narcissists, but its implications and motives can differ significantly. We'll touch on the crucial disparity between their ghosting tactics and your decision to implement no contact. While your choice is rooted in self-preservation and healing, narcissists use silence as a means to manipulate and unsettle you. It's essential to ensure that your decision to cease communication with a narcissist is driven by self-care and your journey toward recovery. By prioritizing your well-being, you create space for healing and shield yourself from emotional turmoil. Engaging with them, if necessary, should be approached with a level-headed perspective, free from heightened emotional sensitivity, empowering you to navigate the situation with greater clarity. Remember, refraining from communication should not be a retaliatory tactic or a response to their actions. Instead, it's a proactive measure to safeguard your mental and emotional health. That's the first tip on our journey to understanding how narcissists react to silence. Let's dive deeper into this fascinating topic. Initially, they may inundate you with relentless attempts to reach out. Your phone buzzes incessantly with texts, and they may even show up unannounced at your doorstep or workplace. Personal boundaries seem to vanish into thin air as narcissists perceive others solely as tools to gratify their needs, blurring the lines between themselves and everyone else. They feel entitled to demand your attention, so your silence can trigger severe and irrational reactions. Ironically, they may have treated you similarly in the past. However, the moment you express independence or dare to question their actions, they label you as needy, controlling, or irrational. They're quick to dismiss their own behavior, citing busy work schedules or other obligations, all in an attempt to undermine your credibility. And if the roles were reversed, their reaction would be even more intense. Expect a barrage of emotionally charged texts and emails, laced with profanities and fits of rage, followed by attempts to guilt-trip you into reconciliation. This emotional roller coaster reveals their deep-seated fear of abandonment, despite the chaos they create. I found this aspect of their behavior particularly intriguing, especially in a professional setting. Narcissists seem oblivious to the consequences of their actions and the importance of maintaining healthy relationships, especially with those they've mistreated. The thought of being alone terrifies them, exacerbating their narcissistic injury and fueling their wrath. While the manifestation of their rage may vary depending on the type of narcissist, be it covert, malignant, or grandiose, they all share a common response: a vehement display of agony in the face of what they perceive as abandonment. When you choose silence, brace yourself for the narcissist's predictable reactions. They often resort to familiar tactics in an attempt to draw you back in, a phase commonly referred to as love bombing. Love bombing entails a variety of tactics aimed at reeling you back into their web. This could include apologies, expressions of remorse, though often insincere, and grandiose gestures designed to sweep you off your feet. However, it's crucial to recognize that even their apologies are typically just another manipulation tactic. Alternatively, they might resort to blame shifting, deflecting responsibility for their actions onto you. If communication breaks down or the relationship appears to have ended, they may attempt to hoover you back into their life. This could involve unexpected messages or texts, perhaps reminiscing about shared moments or sharing a song that holds sentimental value. These gestures are calculated to evoke nostalgia and reignite the emotional connection you once shared, pulling you back into their sphere of influence. It's imperative to remain vigilant against these maneuvers. Such actions seldom come from a place of genuine remorse. Rather, they are part of a manipulative cycle aimed at regaining control over your life. While they may dangle promises of a brighter future together or shower you with affectionate gestures, their follow-through is typically lacking. It's all part of their manipulation playbook, designed to lure you back into a toxic dynamic for their own benefit. If you're committed to resisting their manipulation, declare not falling for it. In the comments below, your resilience not only empowers others grappling with similar challenges, but also reaffirms your determination to break free from their grasp. Narcissists are relentless in their quest for a fresh source of narcissistic supply following love bombing and hoovering. Like trolls lurking under a bridge or vultures circling above, they constantly scour their surroundings for unsuspecting prey. Driven by an insatiable hunger for attention, adoration, and validation, narcissists will go to great lengths to ensnare their next victim. One tactic involves manipulating their newfound supply in various ways, often with the aim of inciting jealousy in you. By flaunting their interest in someone else, they seek to evoke feelings of insecurity and fear of losing their affection, ultimately drawing you closer to them. Additionally, narcissists may manipulate these individuals into becoming their flying monkeys. These unwitting accomplices, oblivious to the narcissist's true nature, are coerced into adopting their narrative and rallying against you, either by reinforcing the narcissist's victimhood or disparaging you. This manipulation sets the stage for a smear campaign designed to tarnish your reputation and garner sympathy for the narcissist. Covert narcissists excel at executing smear campaigns, skillfully cloaking their malice in the guise of concern and compassion. For instance, they may publicly express folks' concern for you, subtly implying that you are struggling with personal issues. Despite their ostensibly sympathetic demeanor, these remarks are intended to undermine your character and elevate the narcissist's status. By exploiting the innate human tendency to empathize with those in distress, covert narcissists are able to execute their smear campaigns with remarkable effectiveness. Their adeptness at blending defamation with false empathy enables them to infiltrate social circles and sow discord without arousing suspicion. Stalking emerges as the fourth manipulative ploy wielded by narcissists, particularly those of the malignant or grandiose variety. Even covert narcissists resort to stalking to evade detection, opting to monitor your online presence rather than trespassing on your privacy in person. On the other hand, overt narcissists might resort to intrusive acts like driving past your residence unannounced or inundating your mailbox with unwelcome correspondence. Such behaviors often instill a sense of unease and apprehension. For narcissists, stalking serves multiple purposes. It gratifies their craving for dominance and control, allowing them to assert authority over you and perpetuate their influence. Moreover, It furnishes them with information that can be wielded as a tool for manipulation or intimidation, thereby further entrenching their hold over you. Additionally, stalking fulfills their insatiable desire for connection, albeit in a toxic and lopsided manner, as they refuse to accept rejection or disengagement, viewing it as a threat to their supremacy and self-image. It is imperative to recognize stalking as a grave violation of your privacy and autonomy, with potential legal ramifications in certain jurisdictions. Seeking legal recourse, such as obtaining temporary protection orders or restraining orders, can provide a measure of security by formally acknowledging the narcissist's reprehensible conduct and imposing consequences. Thorough documentation of instances of narcissistic stalking is indispensable. Maintaining records of incidents, communications, and any direct or indirect encounters can serve as vital evidence in legal proceedings. Furthermore, bolstering your social media privacy settings, disrupting any predictable patterns that the stalker may exploit, and seeking support from trusted confidants, family members, or professionals can bolster your defenses against such predatory behavior. The narcissist's facade begins to crumble. At this pivotal moment, their veneer of confidence and superiority gives way to visible signs of nervousness and frustration, traits they typically conceal. Their anxiety drives them to act recklessly, abandoning their usual cautious. Witnessing such a disturbing collapse, it's important to remember that you are not responsible for the mental state of the narcissist. The well-being of others is not your burden to bear. It's prudent to maintain your distance, metaphorically saying namaste, and refrain from getting entangled in their drama. Just as removing a corrupted file from a computer's CPU restores its functionality, eliminating narcissists from your life is a profoundly empowering act. Moving forward entails severing their influence and reclaiming your autonomy and peace of mind. If you found this discussion enlightening, I encourage you to like and share it with others who may find it beneficial. Commenting, subscribing, and activating notifications will ensure you stay updated on empowering content. Begin negotiating for your best life today. It requires resilience, a willingness to let go, and belief in your ability to overcome. Never lose hope. Keep moving forward. You have the strength to navigate life's challenges gracefully. I eagerly anticipate our future conversations, filled with even greater insights. Today is the perfect day to embark on your journey toward your dream life. Stay strong, and until next time. Salutations, cherished companions. It's a delight to be back in touch with each and every one of you. I trust that the sunshine of positivity is brightening your day. Now let me share a nugget of wisdom. When you encounter a narcissist on your journey, waste no precious moments in severing ties. Today's conversation revolves around this pivotal theme, extending beyond romantic entanglements to encompass friendships and familial relationships tainted by narcissism. Alas, breaking free from their grasp is no simple feat, for they cling tenaciously to their control. My investigations delve into the emotional aftermath experienced by spurned narcissists. Despite being the ones to initiate the end, they adamantly cling to the belief that they wield the power to terminate connections at will. Your life, in their eyes, becomes a domain under their dominion, with little room for dissent. Their satisfaction lies in maintaining dominance, no matter the cost. Should you choose to part ways, they feel betrayed and undergo a tumult of distress. The narcissist's grandiose facade crumbles when faced with rejection or exclusion. Yet, post-breakup, they skillfully manipulate the narrative to cast themselves as the aggrieved party, concealing their true motives. They don the mask of empathy and contrition, all while clandestinely scheming your downfall. The extent of the blow dealt to a narcissist hinges on how you opt to cut ties. Regardless of your method, the narcissist will be caught unawares. They cling to the victim role as a shield, masking their guilt and fury. Presenting a valid rationale for ending the relationship holds no sway over them. They'll simply shift blame and move forward. They'll never entertain a rational justification for their dismissal, instead choosing to belittle, dodge, or outright deny the issues at hand. Narcissists view themselves as the captains of the ship, content as long as you're following their lead. Their purported support was merely a facade driven by their own self-serving desires. While professing deep care for you, they recoil at the thought of life sans your presence. Such assertions are crafted to project the illusion of a mutually beneficial relationship. Yet, even after being dumped, they persistently accuse you of thoughtlessness and self-absorption. A narcissist's response to rejection can undergo a drastic transformation, particularly if you served as a vital source of their sustenance. They'll go to extraordinary lengths to retain their grip on you, especially if you're their primary financial provider. They may enlist acquaintances or former lovers, resorting to any means necessary to sway your decision. Shedding tears, issuing suicidal threats, or resorting to self-harm become tactics in their arsenal to capture your attention. The depths of a narcissist's fury know no bounds, and may even escalate to potential physical violence. The fear of losing their main source of support rocks their world to its core. When the supply is cut off, they plunge into a bleak abyss of despair, resurfacing only after hitting rock bottom, desperately striving to reclaim what they'd lost. On the flip side, when confronted with the looming threat of abandonment, certain narcissists plunge into the depths of despair, evaporating entirely from your sphere. The truth is, many of them are ill-equipped to handle such intense scenarios. However, if you happen to serve as a secondary or negative source of supply for the narcissist, brace yourself for incessant criticism and dismissal. Meanwhile, their henchmen and lackeys stand at the ready, poised to revel in a twisted celestial celebration. They might even go so far as to erase your significance, opting to draw sustenance from alternate channels while feigning nonchalance about your absence. They pretend to be unfazed because they know they can easily replace your contributions with higher quality options when the time is right. Such detached pretense is a hallmark of their demeanor. For narcissists, the metric of self-worth hinges on narcissistic supply. In the upcoming video, we'll briefly outline the post-rejection antics of narcissists. Their reaction to your departure hinges on the depth of your connection and the role you played in their life. So, what led you into their orbit? Why did you become ensnared in their web? These questions incessantly occupy the narcissist's thoughts. Narcissists possess an unforgiving memory and a relentless thirst for revenge, constantly scheming their next move. Even after parting ways, they cling to the memories of the favors you once bestowed upon them. At times, they may seem to act swiftly, driven by their unquenchable craving for narcissistic supply. Nonetheless, they still cherish your presence as a friend and harbor no intentions of completely discarding you. When faced with the loss of control over their lives, narcissistic rage, denial, and shame resurface, fueled by the shock and disorientation of rejection. Should you leave even the slightest crack for the narcissist to worm back into your life, rest assured, they will exploit it to the fullest. That's their endgame. If you have any personal encounters with narcissists, please feel free to share them in the comments below. And if you found this information beneficial, do show your support by sharing it with your friends. It's been an absolute delight having you here today. Let's raise a toast to the enigmatic world of narcissists. Thank you immensely.